are you going to go on record and say that you would still take the 5'7" when
You're not
everything
gonna
else?
put me in between no rock and no hard place. You're literally pushing me towards what you want me to say. Like, who
No.
is not going to choose that? What are you
So
talking about?
that's my point. So you guys do care about it. You just may not be the only thing you care about, and you're willing to settle for something less than in some situations.
Endorsing that a man should be shooting his shot 100 times either. Like I think
Absolutely not.
your percentages is way, bruh. You're failing. Like it don't take 100 shots.
Men should be snipers, not school shooters.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty. But just think about it, how superficial women have become, right? Let's just say dating apps. I like to use dating apps because it's irrefutable data, right? You can see the exact numbers. You know that anywhere from 60 to 80% of women have their height filter set on 6 feet or better, which effectively eliminates 86% of men. Like when you think about how stupid that is, that's just one filter. That's before you're talking about money, before you're talking about symmetry, before you're talking about if he got muscles or not, before he's has a decent personality. You gotta understand that when most of these dudes come up to these women, they don't care. And I don't think that most women even try to hold their peers accountable for what it is they're doing, because women that are not under our coverage typically don't listen to us. So, and the women who they would listen to don't really say anything about it or are completely oblivious to the issue. Has any woman ever held another woman accountable? Like, hey, well, this was actually a good dude. Why are you behaving like this? I've never seen it. I've never witnessed it in my life. And I don't think it happens a lot. I'm sure Toya probably thinks something different, but I don't think I'm a believer. Go ahead, Toya.
No, I like I said, I don't know what kind of people certain people hang around, but I hold my friends accountable for what they do. Because at the end of the day, everybody's complaining about something. But if you have somebody that's actually genuinely trying, or somebody who's actually putting in that effort, I'm going to defend him in every situation. I have a friend she was talking to a guy, and I had to snap her back to reality the other day because she was over here talking about, oh, he's a good guy and everything, but he's my height. What does that have to do with anything? You're telling me that he's a good guy, and you find all this value in everything this man has offered you. But you're telling me now the only issue that you have right now is the fact that he's the same height as you. You sound stupid. Get off my phone. And my friends appreciate my honesty. And that's why I've been in relationships with my friends for over 20 years.
You know, back to the way that they dress at the rodeo real quick. I know, at least for me, like when women dress like that, you just telling on yourself. And it's that much easier for me to talk to you if you half naked. Like, it's that much like, oh, that's an easy kill. That's easy. I don't gotta, I ain't gonna be much work, because it is. Like, if you dress like that, you're easier. It just is what it is. Like, women who dress like that might not think so. Oh, I'm not that easy. Yes, you are. So,
do y'all agree with that? Women who typically dress provocative.
I don't deny it. I don't deny it, because if you're willing to walk outside with your ass out and your titties out, then obviously you're more willing to have sex with that man, right or wrong. Maybe I'm biased.
They strongly disagree. You see a head shaking.
You choosing
it's not a hypersexual culture why people think that that's cool, and women keep putting themselves out there and trying to say that that's femininity or it's control of their body, and they're not getting the results or the respect that they say that they deserve. Like, why do you keep touching the stove and it's hot and you keep getting burned? Like, just put your clothes on. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with putting clothes on and being respectful. You don't see any woman in a respectable position dressed that way. I don't understand why you think you can dress like a prostitute or a stripper and get the respect of somebody like Miss Pearl. Like, knock it off. Any other woman on this planet, well, like I say, any woman with sense, like, it just doesn't equate. And I hate that we kind of conflate the two. Like, all women don't want that attention. All women are not seeking that. All women don't want a tall goofy. We don't. Like, we don't care how much money you got. Like, some of us just want a guy that just makes us feel good without all this societal pressure. Like, stop putting us all in a box. Just like all of you men don't want whores to marry. all of us women don't want those surface level, materialistic, related type of standards because they're superficial and they don't last. But hey, do it your way. I land.
So let me ask you a question, because I hear this women say that we don't like this a lot. Guy A has all the other shit you just said you look for, right? And none of the tall, superficial shit. But then guy B has all the superficial shit and everything else you look for. Are you still taking guy A?
I just want guy A. Why would I want something superficial? Why would I want that? I'm not a kid.
So listen, they're both the
What's
exact same
beneficial
person.
with being superficial?
One guy is 5'7", you know, and makes decent money. The other guy is 6'3", in shape, and makes a lot of money. But they have the same qualities aside from those three things. Are you going to go on record and say that you would still take the 5'7" nigga? When
you're not going to put me in between no rock and no hard place. You're literally pushing me towards what you want me to say. Like, who is not going to choose that? What are you talking about?
That's my point. So you guys do care about it. You just may not be the only thing you care about, and you're willing to settle for something less than in some situations. That's what we're saying. We're not saying that you guys don't care about it or that some women don't. Some women just settle for less because they can and know it's easier. Because like you said, a guy that's tall, he's gonna have a lot of attention. You're gonna have a whole lot of competition for him. There's gonna be a whole lot of options that man has. So
that's subjective though, Willie. That is subjective. There are short guys who get a lot of women, they get a lot of attention. Like, you guys are socially constructing these looks.
Use the same premise I gave you. The 5'7" nigga versus 6'4" nigga, they're all the same. They have every quality except for the height looks. I mean, the height, and just say the height. That 6'4" nigga is gonna get way more attention than the 5'7" goes in any setting with women because he's 6'4".
And right? So that's a superficial standard. Because I was gonna say, who the hell told you that 6'4" is what all women want? Some idiotic women told you that, or some men who got that. Like, I know it's out there, the 6'6" thing, 6 figures, 6 feet, 6 inches, whatever y'all call it.
No,
hey,
I would go with a 5'7". I would not.
But this is my thing. Like, I can't walk up to any of you men right now and see through your pants to say you're literally fitting my standard. Like, that's like a box of chocolate. You don't know what you're gonna get. Like, I'm tired of the games, but y'all can have it.
See through our pants. Wait a second.
Oh, because people try to make it seem like that's a standard, like 6'6". I can see you're 6 feet. I don't know if you have 6 figures in your bank account, and I damn sure don't know if you got 6 inches. But this is somehow a requirement that's going to stanch out our relationship, or requirement or prerequisite that I need. Or I just, like I said, it's a joke to me, but y'all can have it. Good luck.
Yeah.
Can I say something? One of the things that someone said about respectability. So I personally don't believe that, I don't care what anyone's wearing, they can get the same level of respect from me until their personality or their character gets disrespectful, right? I can be nice to a prostitute on a corner, or a homeless man who's looking through the trash, in the same level of, oh, excuse me, sir, I'm sorry if I bumped into you. So, and I do judge people on how they treat anybody, especially the people who they think don't need respect. The minute I go somewhere with somebody and they disrespect, or they like, you can't be with me. Because for me, real character and morality is being able to treat everybody with a level of respect, like I said, until that disrespect comes in, right? And that's just something that I think. Now, when it comes to dressing scantily in certain environments, dressing scantily is something adults can do or not do. I do think it's inappropriate to do it around children. And so if the rodeo is a place where people are taking their kids, just like, remember when, was it Lizzo with her butt cheeks out at the basketball game? Y'all remember that?
Yeah, we do.
Disrespectful, because that's a family event. And wearing a thong bikini at a public pool, disrespectful. It's a family event. There are certain things that are adult, right? Mm-hmm. Just like we used to, back in the day, we knew things to do around adults and we knew things not to do around adults. Nowadays, these adults don't know what to do around kids and what not to do around kids. And that's the problem.
Got it. So BK, I got an issue with that because I don't believe you. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. So let's just say we're at an all adult event, right? And I'm trying to press you right now, but I so happen to be wearing a Speedo. You gonna give me a number or no?
I mean, I have talked to Europeans, and the Speedo is not a deal breaker for me. So
you know what he's talking about.
No, I mean at a pool event, right? You're talking about you're actually at a pool event, right?
You know exactly what he's talking about.
No, we at the club. It's an
It
adult
depends
event,
on
though.
what's in that speedo.
Oh, okay. Well, no, because then I'm going to question your sanity. I can still be nice to you and be like, oh no, thank
My
you.
sanity. No,
I'm not
you
interested.
wait a minute. You just said that what a person wears doesn't matter.
Respectability. I
shit.
can still treat you
It's
kindly.
only for women, Trev. And I see what you did there. Very well played, sir. Very
No,
well played.
I said as far as treating.
Y'all fell
someone,
into the trap.
right?
Y'all
It's too
fell
late. You
right
can't walk it
into
back
the
now.
trap.
We
you.
already heard what you said. It's on record.
You
So it's
fell
fine.
right into it. Boop, like
And-
No,
landed
literally,
right where they
I
wanted you
literally
to be.
saying treat people right, whether they are homeless.
But
a
he didn't say
prostitute,
nothing about
or
treating
CEO.
her disrespectfully. All he said was he
Yeah,
knew
I
that
wasn't
was
gonna
going to
treat
be
her
an easy kill because of the way she was dressed. He
That
didn't say he
wasn't
was
the
going to
comment I was
disrespect
talking
her.
about. No, that wasn't the comment I was
Oh,
talking about.
different, my bad. Different
I
comment.
just want to
I'm
point out
curious, though,
if there's
Becky.
ever a club that I go to and it's a nigga in there inside a Speedo, I'm going the fuck home. Like,
You're
how did you
questioning
get
the
past
sanity.
security, Mr. Speedo, nigga? Like, what are we talking about? Like, that's wild.
I
That
do
is
have a
wild.
question, though,
I
Becky.
think
So
there's a time and place for everything. So if you,
Nope.
if you
There's
know,
never a time for a Speedo in a nightclub.
no, not
Oh,
for that. I don't do
There
speedos.
isn't.
Okay, I don't want to see nobody in no speedo. Okay,
You
but
just said it depends on what's in it. We heard you.
no,